Ladies and gentlemen, we're back into Skyrim. It's been a while, and I've been on and off with this game. I even played a bunch without recording, and I'll try to, and the plan is to record our adventure from now on, consistently. And I hope I can manage that. I'm not sure how fast I will put up the episodes, but my mission is to record everything I play so you don't miss out. And I think the last episode was somewhere inside Dimhollow Crypt with the Pale Lady. I think that was the last one. Since then, quite a few things have happened. As you might have seen, but probably not, I am in Markarth right now. How did I get in Markarth? Well, I think the way the most players get to Markarth by taking the drinking game. And what was the guy called? I'm not sure. Anyway, it starts off a quest where you end up in Markarth and you need to find him and a staff. And you find yourself in the Bella Temple, the Temple of the Bella in Markarth. And from there you just have to discover what happened. But yeah, since we're in Markarth and I've never been there before, not in this playthrough, I want to explore that first. And I've took a stroll, and the attack of the Forsworn happened, and I got some other quests. I've added some mods as well. As you can see, you might see that this is a different mod. It's or a different world map, because it has come from a mod, not a mob, and it makes the map a little more detailed with the roads and stuff, a little more colors, and there are plenty of stuff on my map that is visible already. Now, this is like center because this is Windhelm. The mod says that Solstheim is somewhere on the map as well. Maybe we need to discover that, because I've never been to Solstheim ever before. Not even in Morrowind. And yeah, I did a bunch of other stuff. I'm not too keen on explaining what I did. But then again, you didn't miss much of the main quests. I mean, I did nothing after I helped the Jarl in Whiterun. I haven't been to the Throat of the World. I've not done any of the guild quests or the faction quests. I just ended up in Markarth, and as you can see, my quest log, where is it? Quest log is filling up more by the minute, and I have all kinds of quests and miscellaneous quests as well. But like I said, we are in Markarth. Specifically, we are at, what is this place called? This is the location where you need to follow a dude into the house because there's been a disturbance, the abandoned house. And the house or something, there's a shrine in the house that belongs to, what's his name again? Gosh darn it, there's a quest. There's a quest, let me show you. It's been a little while since I played it. And like I said, I've added some more mods. More mods by the day. Molag Bal, yeah, I've met him, the Lord of Domination. He has asked me to cleanse his altar in the abandoned house in Markarth by luring a priest of Bothia to him. I might do that while I'm here in Markarth. And I'm not sure, I'm not going to spoil it, but I still know what happens in Markarth when you go ask questions around town. So that will probably happen while I'm here. But we'll see how that goes. For now, I'm just roaming the streets, taking to the outside, and then visit the interior areas. I haven't been to the Jarl or anything yet, and I think Markarth is probably the I don't know. The city is special to me somehow, because I can't explain why, but it's one of the most iconic cities of Skyrim, and it has such an epic feel to it. Such an old, ancient feel with all the stone they're building it with. And but yeah, that's the charm of the cities. I mean, you have Whiterun on one hand. It's just, yeah, it's Whiterun, you know. It's probably the first city you'll ever visit in Skyrim, so it's impressive. But then when you go to Markarth, and when you do this quest where you enter the Temple of the Bell, and when you step out of the temple, that's just amazing. I only did know Markarth from trailers. It's quite an entrance, but there's also Windhelm, which is a pretty cool town. It has a totally different vibe to it. And Solitude is fantastic, with the architecture, with the rock and all. I haven't been there quite much, I think, in my last playthrough.
We should get drunk and have a big sing-song. No, a naked sing-song. Yes, that would be fun.
Alright, you start, Sophia. Sophia's accompanied by this dog I bought from the owner of the Markarth stables. Not the owner, but a different person. It's Vigilance. I can only do this. We can't let him carry stuff, so I'm not sure if it counts as a real companion, because we had Janessa, but she's gone because of the drinking contest. Sophia came after us, though. And of course there's Riften with a special vibe. And the others, Dawnstar and Morthal, are quite small. Then you have, of course, Winterhold and Falkreath. Falkreath is small, and I haven't been there ever. And Winterhold is just the place of the mages. Alright, enough talk, people. Like I said, I'm trying to be a little more consistent and don't want to let you miss out on this game anymore. And yeah, like I said, it's time to move out, back into the streets of Markarth. An Argonian. I don't think I've seen any Argonian yet in this playthrough. Or maybe just 2 of them or something. Not really their territory, but still. Khajiit on the other side. You won't expect Khajiit in Skyrim, think logically, but I've seen plenty. I've collected one of the masks as well. The masks that you get from the priests. And then my companion, Carjo, is a Khajiit warrior. He died. So that's my first companion who died. Which was sad for Carjo. Alright, so that is where the accident happened. That's the Forsworn Killer, who didn't accomplish his kill, by the way. He was killed before he could make the kill. So I was doing my outside stroll. I'm going to continue that before going into interiors. I was lured into this one. So let's start over here. I haven't been up here. And like I said, the grandness of this city is just the waterfall flowing, the big stones. I think it's all been built by the dwarves. It's definitely reminiscent of dwarves. And who are you?
Outsiders.
Ingvar the Singer. Let me just play around with the audio settings a little bit. Let's make it a little bit tiny louder, like that. So you can hear the NPCs speak.
Bloody enough for you, outsider.
What are you referring to? Excuse me?
Markarth, is it bloody enough for you?
Yeah, bloody enough. I don't feel there's a threat in here, but...
Then turn around and go back where you came. City doesn't need you, doesn't want you. Blood and silver are what flows through Markarth. That's the way it is. That's the way it'll stay.
What do you mean by blood and silver?
It's right there in the name of the most powerful family in Markarth, the Silverbloods. They have a whole mine filled with prisoners to dig up silver ore, get smelted by workers they pay, and they own half the city. I work for them. The inn is named after them. When the guards make an arrest, they check with them first.
You live here in Markarth?
No, I live in a nice house in Solitude, where the air isn't filled with smoke from the silver smelters, and golden-haired girls shine my shield. Been here ever since I left the Bard's College. Turns out a few muscles earn more gold than a damn loot. The Silverbloods pay me, let me crack a few skulls, and keep the guards off my back. That's all I need.
So yeah, you're the singer. That explains why, or you've been a bard, so that explains why you're a singer, but you're now a warrior. I'm looking for work.
Jarl is who you want to talk to. Always coined to be made killing off some forsworn in the hills. As long as you don't mind going axe to axe with a bunch of Daedra-worshipping savages who practice the dark arts.
Thank you, Ingvar.
Yeah.
That was an inspiring talk. Let me just head up here. We can inspect the doors or the houses, the treasury house, before we enter them. This leads to Endon's house. It's open, by the way.
We'll handle things from here. Move along.
Okay, they all have... It's because of the handling of this accident over there. Nobody cleans the body. Maybe I'm... You know, let's change our mind. It feels kind of pointless to do all the outside first and then go into the interior. So why not go and do the interiors while we're here? Does that make sense? I don't know, but let's do it anyway. So let's start here, the treasury house. This might be where stuff is about to go down, but... And with that I mean the quests that changes up things around Markarth, if you know what I mean. But I'm not sure how I'll initiate that quest. I can't quite remember. But it might have something to do with this. With this treasury house. The Silverbloods, they're definitely something bad with them, the Silverbloods. Alright, who are you?
The treasury house is really just for patrons of the Silverblood family. You don't belong here.
Riada.
I'm sorry. We're only interested in helping our patrons.
What kind of patrons do you have?
For one, the landowners of the Reach. It goes without saying that they rely heavily on us for our silver and support. All the miners, farmers, and laborers in the Reach get their daily wages through us. Nepos the Nose handles that part of our business. He has a way with the workers.
And who's in charge here?
You want Thonar Silverblood. He handles all the family business. If you're here to talk politics, though, you'd want his brother, Thongvor. He spends most of his time in Understone Keep.
Alright. I want to know about the Silverbloods.
It's an old family, very well respected throughout the Reach. The Silverbloods run nearly all the lands in this hold, as well as the local inn. And of course they own Sidna Mine, the finest prison and source of silver in Skyrim.
Sidna Mine, yeah. I have the feeling we're going to get a closer look to that mine.
I have records I need to tend to.
You're dressed a little bit... well...
I'm just a servant. Don't pay me any mind.
Dress however you want. Sophia and I won't judge. You were dressed as well like that before, so... Are you shitting on the staircase, Vigilance? Well, you might. I don't like bankers anyway. Probably because I'm jealous. No, not really. Not really. Donald.
For the Silverbloods, help clean.
You look like an Indian.
Just here to work.
Alright. Ooh, this must be the treasury. I'm not going to meddle with that gate. You do have anything of interest under the counter?
Treasury house isn't so bad. I earn good money.
Need
Ooh.
something?
I think the dwarves are... They're definitely, not definitely, but I find them the most interesting or intriguing species of the Elder Scrolls. Because one, they're extinct, and the thing they built is just awesome. I love the dwarves in Dragon Age as well, and I guess in Lord of the Rings. I mean, it's such, it has such a great history in the Elder Scrolls. all the Dwemer ruins and that stuff, mechanical automatons and whatnot. I think they were automatons. And there are some Dwemer ruins in Skyrim as well. I haven't find them in this playthrough yet. Northern Rise, I think we've read that already. I'm not about to steal their stuff. I'm looking for skill books, maybe. Alright, shut up, dog. Come on. Be a good boy. It's like a typical Skyrim dog. A big dog, I think one of the biggest. I'm not sure what those dogs are called in real life. But they look like a friendly dog. Alright. You gotta stop barking though. Maybe he's enthusiastic about something, about the money prospects. Nada Ildeen.
Just let old Nana know if you need anything. All right, dear.
Did you... Old Nana? She doesn't look very old to me, but...
I've worked in the Treasury House for almost 20 years.
Are the priests in Skyrim all perverts?
Oh, that again, Sophia.
I had injured my leg, and one of them told
Yeah.
me to remove my clothes
Yeah.
so he could use his healing hands on me.
Mm-hmm.
Needless to say, he needed a bit of healing himself after that.
I can understand. Okay, who are you?
There isn't an inch of this building that I haven't cleaned up.
Let's sit. Betrid Silverblood. Oh, you're one of the rich folks.
I'm married to Thonar Silverblood. Keep that in mind while you're speaking to me.
You're... let's start with this one. You're an important family, I take it?
My dear Vagrant, we're the only family worth knowing in Markarth. We own everything in this city, even the jail. And guess who owns the Silverblood Inn? Not that we named it that, the people just insisted.
You're married to Thonar? Never met him, but what's he like?
He's the real head of this family. He may not be the eldest, but all the work that keeps us respected is handled by my family.
Alright, thank you.
Yes,
I'm
was
just...
Ford talking to you?
yeah, oh, okay. With your fancy clothes. I still have my backpack on. Oh, you can see actually my character. I haven't showed you. The mask. This mask is awesome. And it... Wow, why is that 65? Is it the skill book? It is! Vernicus and Burler. Archery, and we level up. Will you? Look at that. Typical Skyrim with all the distractions. So yeah, I've got this mask, and it might be the best mask of the masks you can get for me, because it enhances... what does it enhance? Dang it. No, wrong buttons. Because since I'm playing an archer with light armor and somewhat of a rogue, not really a thief, but you know, it would be consistent with the Thieves Guild, I guess. This thing, Crosis, lockpicking, archery, and alchemy. So the archery thing, 20% better. It's awesome. I mean, I'm doing a lot of archery, so there we go. Lockpicking is always handy. And we still have to sell a bunch of shit, because my carry weight is a little bit high. But yeah, I didn't anticipate being into Markarth in the first place. But yeah, that happened. So we better make the best of it. And like I said, I'm not doing fast travel, so I'm not going straight away back to wherever I was. Because it's creating immersion if you don't fast travel. Maybe at some point I will, but definitely not right now. Okay, so we leveled up. Let's go with some stamina. And for now I've put 1 point in a lot of them tech trees, just to start them off. And I'm not sure if I want to do more of that. New enchantments are 20% stronger. Now there, I'm not sure I want to do that yet. I put 1 point in this already. Here are 2, one-handed archery, light armor, 48 at this moment. Sneak, lockpicking, pickpocket, speech, alchemy, and some magic stuff. I'm not sure if I want to put point in that already. Enchanting could be a thing, but let's look at other stats. Maybe we should look at... Archery is pretty good right now, but still, I think I might invest 1 point in archery again, because that's the thing I do. So we can do some more damage, even more damage than we already do. We can also do some wing strike, bashing with bows. I'm not sure if I want that at this moment. Long shot, 10% damage for each 25 feet beyond the. Ooh, that's interesting. Nope, didn't want to do that. What else do we have? Clean kill. Interesting as well. Steady hand, pressing block while aiming. Will zoom in your view. Really? Ooh. What to choose here? I think I'm going to go for steady hand. That's rather interesting. Makes me even more of a sniper. Pressing block. Alright, sure. Let's steady our hand here. And let's continue searching the treasury house.